Hello, I'm going to show you how to solve quadratic inequalities. For our problem, we have x squared plus 3x minus 10 is greater than 0.
Oops.
Alright, so for our first step, we're going to want to factor this. So I'm going to look at what I can find that multiplies into negative 10 and adds up to positive 3. Kind of thinking about that, I know that that is 5 and negative 2. So now I have x plus 5 multiplied by x minus 2 is greater than 0. So now I'm going to look at this and find out what I can find for x that is equal to 0. So I'm just going to take the opposite of these two numbers right here. So I have x is equal to negative 5 or x is equal to positive 2. So now I'm going to want to make a number line and I'm going to put these down. So I have 0 right here. I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to put an open circle because there is no equal sign right here. And now I'm going to do negative 5, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to put another open circle because it is not equal to. Now I'm going to make my y-axis, so I'm going to make a straight line down 0. And I know that the y-intercept is negative 10 because it says so right here. So let's go down 10 spots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here's our y-axis. Okay, so now I'm going to want to kind of graph this parabola. So I'm going to kind of look in the middle right here for my vertex. And now I'm just going to make my parabola right there, kind of go around. Okay, so now I'm going to want to write down all these points. So right here, I have negative infinity because it's everything over here. This number line never ends. And then negative 5. Now these are both in open parentheses because there's no limit. We don't know if it's equal to 0. And now I'm going to want to graph this region right here, which is everything in between these. So now I have negative 5, 2 as this region. And from my one to the right, I'm going to have 2 and infinity. So now I'm going to find out which one of these work. And I'm going to do that using test points. I'm going to use the f of x formula. So here I have my test points. I'm going to use this one first. And we're going to use just one number that is outside of negative 5. And I'm going to use negative 6 because that's the simplest. So now I have f times negative 6. Now I'm going to plug this into the formula to see if it works. So I have the quantity negative 6 squared plus 3 times negative 6 minus 10 is greater than 0. Now I know that negative 6 squared is positive 36, so let's write that. 3 times negative 6 is negative 18, and I'm going to bring down the negative 10. This is all greater than 0. So now I'm going to kind of simplify this right here. 36 minus 18 is, let me do this to the side right here. I don't want to get this wrong. So 36 minus 18. Okay, I'm going to want to take one from there. Now I have 18. Okay, so that part is 18. So now I have 18 minus 10 is greater than 0. And now I'm going to simplify this. So I have 8 is greater than 0, which works. So now I know that this region is correct. So I'm going to put a big yes. Now a little trick I can show you guys is that every other number is going to be whatever your first one is. So I'm going to have a yes here, and then I'm going to have a no in between because it is not the third number. So I'm going to have no. Alright, so now we know that these are the two regions that work. We're going to write our answer. So down here we're going to have negative infinity and then negative 5 or 2 infinity. Okay, here's our answer. I hope this helped you guys. What?
The or.
Oh, yeah, or. I have or right here. Alright, I hope this helped. Thank you.